Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Today is officially January 1st and I am out of it. We had a lovely evening last night with family and friends. So I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted today, so you'll see me kind of out of it. But I wanted to hop on here because like I said, I have committed to posting. I want to post at least a minimal of one video per day. For the next 90 days. And I am currently, this is week 7. So on this video, what I am going to be sharing with you is going to be, you're going to get to hear about why I started YouTube. I am 55 years old, and you're going to hear about why I got started, and well, why I'm reviving my channel, and then also what my takeaway is. It's 7 weeks of me coming on and being, brave, bold, and having cringe moments of just, peeling back the layers and having some heart-to-heart talks with y'all. So this is not my typical strategy with YouTube. Typically, as y'all know, I have been behind the camera. I haven't been in front of the camera. So I have taken on this challenge. So stand by so you can get the information. All right, so here I am at 55, and last month when I took this challenge on, I was at a very frustrational point in my life. I have, I've been working a side hustle, and while I'm working on my main hustle, and YouTube is now going to be a second side hustle. So what I like about the opportunity that YouTube has is, and I'm sorry, I see my eyes are swollen right here. I hope you can't really see it too bad, but anyhow, so what I'm trying to do is I just want to share, heart-to-heart talk with you on what I've learned, and I just want to share the first thing that I see with being an opportunity that YouTube is going to provide me and just anyone in my family. Like I've my daughter, my husband. I'm trying to convince my 18-year-old to start his own YouTube channel. I think he's got it semi-started. And I just feel like one of us is going to benefit from this small YouTube thing that's trending right now. YouTube's algorithm is really focused on getting more attraction to all these small content creators, and I'm excited. I hope all of us can do it. That would be great if all of us could have some kind of getting monetized and all that. But so let me just share again what I was trying to say about what I feel the benefits of the YouTube channel is going to do for me at 55. At 55, I feel like it's going to give me freedom. Like I said, I am working balls to the walls with this main hustle, which is our family business. And just right now, I've been blessed. We are at a slow season officially as of last Friday. So things have calmed down, and I estoy haciendo un video. So my husband just walked in. But we have been working balls to the wall full time, and it's just like without any break. And I feel it's actually been like this for the last, I want to say 5 years or so. And so because it's been just balls to the wall full time, with this main hustle, which is, it brings us, it's what pays the bills. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, a lot of heartache, a lot of sacrifice. And like I said, last month I got, motivated. 7 weeks ago, I got motivated when I saw those 2 YouTubers, Dodash and Dante. I mean, there's a few more. Alexa, I think, as the other gal that I was really inspired by to see after, them talking about how they got monetized in very little time and able to make major incomes. But let me just share with you again, and let me check my notes because I can digress and get off point. So freedom is the big one. I'm looking for freedom. And even though I know YouTube is going to be work, I'm just looking for, having flexible freedom. Yes, it's gonna, I feel like if it can bring me a little bit of a slice of heaven, which is a little more income, then I won't have to be working, physical work balls to the wall in our family business, and it would bring us freedom. That would be really cool. The other thing is purpose. I mean, yes, I have a lot of passion about our family business, but we've been doing it for 14 years and it just keeps me away from my family. It keeps me away from my friends. I just don't have time for anyone. And I feel like this opportunity with YouTube being, a small content creator would allow me a little more flexibility to spend some more time, quality time. And so purpose, when, that the purpose I feel would be, as I've been looking back and reflecting on all the videos that I've just posted, I've been noticing that for me, I feel like I have purpose in life again, because I feel like I've been inspired. I've had motivation. Like, I just feel like I don't even know how I can explain this to you, but I feel like there's something to look forward to now when I hop on my YouTube videos and I come on here and it's like an art. You can create these videos and record and then think about your message and what is the message going to be. And all the while, as every week that goes by and I create either a live short or a long form video, I'm being forced to, clean up my language, clean up my message, get to the point, and know what I'm going to talk about. So it feels like I'm in college, preparing for those presentations, right? And so purpose is number 2. The third one is passive income. I mean, who else wouldn't want to have passive income? Passive income is working smarter, not harder. And from what I understand, if you have a viral video that just goes and just goes and goes and goes, that's almost like having an awesome stock that's going to pay you dividends long-term wise. And so passive income would be, amazing to have. The next one is hope, right? If this is giving me hope, knowing that I don't have to go look for another 8-to-5 job or 9-to-5 job, or go look for another, small business, or, I've done a lot of businesses, like I've said in my past videos. I've been an entrepreneur for many years, and I don't want to do, another business. I want to do YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for the past 14 years, and I love it. I love creating videos. I love recording, and it's just something I've always done. When I was in high school, let me tell you a story. Back in the 80s, I was in high school. I always had a camera, and my mom was estranged from my life, so she wasn't doting over me taking pictures. So I felt like I had to take my own pictures to keep track, because I'm a Taurus, right? So, astrologically speaking, Tauruses, we like to tell stories, and so I feel having a camera in my hand and just tracking and recording everything, I'm telling a story, and it feels like an art as well. So I don't know if that was part of hope, but that's also part of me being passionate about photography and journalism. That's always been my passion, but I've just never created any kind of income from these hobbies, right? The other thing is, I feel what this YouTube small content creation can do for me or for you is that, it's allowing us to work smarter. Not harder. Working harder was, for me back in the day or even now, right now I work hard in our family business, getting up early in the morning and staying up late at night. And, it's not working. It's a laborious job, right? When you work blue collar work. When I sold breakfast tacos, I was having to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd have to, roll the tortillas out, and then I'd pack. I mean, that was all labor intensive. And so this YouTube opportunity, I mean, if it's true what they're saying with this, algorithm, being focused on small content creators, I mean, like I said, this has given me so much hope and so much inspiration. The other thing I like about this space is that I feel like I'm getting into a flow of this creative juices. And even though I'm not writing everything, I'm speaking and organizing my thoughts and organizing my sentences as I come through in the camera. This is like a creative space. I feel like I'm crafting up a message. I'm not writing a song so to speak, but creating a video is almost like music writing, I think. And each video that I upload or that I intentionally focus on working on each day, whether it's a live, short, or long form video, it feels like art, right? The next one is, I think my word, I can't read my writing, but I think I'm trying to say outlet. I don't know what I mean by that, so I'm gonna have to come back to that. But personal development. So what I'm gaining from this content creation and for the past 7 weeks as I've been working on these videos, coming in front of the camera and being brave and, being, speaking about personal things that I wouldn't, I would not share any of this on my social media accounts like Facebook or Instagram. But it is forcing me to work on personal development. I'm having to go and watch other videos. I'm watching other videos that the algorithm from YouTube is suggesting, like these small content creators. I found a new friend, Marisol. I'm trying to think of her Instagram, her YouTube account, but she had just launched her first video when I found her, and she found, I don't remember what it was, but she sent me an email giving me some constructive criticism. And she said that she didn't want to share that on, she didn't want to share it as a comment. So she'd rather send it to me on an email. And that was pretty cool. I appreciated her reaching out and sending me what her thoughts were about the video and so forth. So I went and followed her and watched her first 2 videos. And I felt like we had a lot in common. And it was really cool. So we become friends. And in the past 7 weeks or 6 weeks, I don't know how long it's been, but we become friends. So she's my first YouTube friend. And we haven't met each other in person, and I don't even think we've spoken by the phone yet, but we have been doing voice messages back and forth. So it is really cool to have that that experience. And then the last thing is community. I feel like her reaching out to me, Marisol, and anybody else is on this video is we're building a community of like-minded people, people who are, working hard to provide for their family and, or just wanting to, get ahead in life, or, we can all relate where we're having to, get up every day and go to our JOBs, right? I don't have to go to a JOB, which I'm very, very grateful for, but I still have to get up and have to work. So, I have to work every day, Sunday through Sunday, and it is a lot of work. So the last thing that I want to share is that, I have mentioned before that it has been a long time, a goal of mine to become a motivational speaker. And I never knew how that would come to play, or how that's going to work out. But I feel like this journey on YouTube is allowing me, like I said, to craft my message, really break down and get into a space of quote unquote flow, where we're flowing, right? And connect with God and ask God to use me to inspire, my followers, such as y'all, if you've, held on and you're still with me at this 13-minute mark on the video. And, if anything, inspire you to, want to do better in your life, and to believe, that there is hope at the end of the tunnel, and that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. That is what I've also been experiencing by following, my new favorite YouTubers. It's so funny because before I started this journey, I had already had a habit of just watching my favorite content creators, such as astrologers, or my favorite journalists that I go to for my news on the politics and the stuff that's going on in our country. And when I saw Dodash, it just like she just took me out of my funk, or out of my monotonous day to day. I'm going to log into YouTube and I'm going to see my regular content stuff, and I could just consume it all day long. And it's like Dante, and I think another couple of other YouTubers have said, we need to stop scrolling and looking at people's, we need to stop being parked, which is a saying that Les Brown says, motivational speaker, and start being the YouTube person where we're creating rather than consuming. So I want to say that that's basically what I've What I can say that I am, uh, not that what I am, but what I can say is just the whole reflection of these past 7 weeks. And I am looking forward to going into 2025 today, going forward, with just so much positive drive that this is finally going to go somewhere that I never even imagined. It is so cool to watch these small content creators that have been, trying to hit their YouTube, or even just like the one that I mentioned yet the other day. I don't know what her name is, but she works at Starbucks and she has this channel that she just launched. And I literally watched her blow up in a month's time. I mean, 4 weeks time, I watched this lady blow up. With her very first video, she was over 100,000 views. And I forget which state she lives in. I think she's on the East Coast, but I think it's Follow My Journey or something like that. So is the name of her channel. Well, all right. I think I have taken up much of your time, and I just want to thank y'all for, if you're still with me at this point, for following me on this journey as well. And if you have anything to share, put that in the comments, or as well as subscribe to my channel. Y'all have a good evening and Happy New Year.